small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views that they're expressing.
Yeah, we definitely got us a front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we got us a convoy.
Arizona, noon on the 7th of June when they highballed over the pass. Bulldog Mac with a cannon back and a Jaguar hauling ass. He's 10 on the floor, stroking bores, seat cover starting to gain. Now Beaver, you were trucking with a rubber duck, and I'm about to pull a plug on your drain.
It started with vaccine mandates, but for most here, it's about a lot more. Well over 1,000 people lining the Trans-Canada Highway outside of Winnipeg in -30 wind chills.
Mexico on I-40 like a Texas lizard on glass. 1,000 pedals was mashing the metal and bears was walking the grass. We trucked all day and we trucked all night, Big Benny improving our style. We could tell by the smell we was heading for hell, and the devil was Dirty Lyle.
Over the past few days, Canadians were shocked and frankly disgusted by the behavior displayed by some people protesting in our nation's capital. I want to be very clear. We are not intimidated.
Oh, now here's the plan, Big Ben. When we get to the pass, we're going to put on our fish costumes, pass out the Vaseline and an extra ration of rum for the men. That should do it.
Now Lyle was a creep, he was tacky and cheap, but he had him a badge and a gun. He hated the duck and he hated his truck, and he loved to bust truckers for fun. So he followed the line and he bided his time, and he watched for his chance to strike. Then he picked on a trucker, yeah, wiry old sucker, yeah, the trucker they call Spider Mike. But the great rubber duck sort of run out of luck when he crossed that final bridge. There's choppers and rigs full of guns and pigs, they's wall to wall on the ridge. He showed no fear as he grabbed his gear and he stuck it to Granddaddy low. Them guns went boom and his ass went zoom, and the Mac took a terminal blow.
What a moment in Canadian history! Here at Parliament Hill! I love you, Canada!
Well, that big black Mac stopped dead in their tracks when the trailer flew high in the air. There was pieces of truck and some pieces of duck and junk and debris everywhere. Then the rig took a drink and commenced to sink, and there was no duck no more. But that evil smile from dirty old Lyle showed south from the North Texas shore.
Mayor, you're not logged in.
Hell yeah, I'll know what
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Does anybody know what time it is? It's time to wake up with Grandpa Tone. Starring America's grandfather, your Grandpa Tone. The show where we talk politics, conspiracy, religion, and comedy. Not good comedy, but some comedy. It's Grandpa Tone. What was a good day today? There was a lot of shadow banning going on, but there were a lot of streams, and I was able to pretty much all day keep up with the live streams. And I'm going to leave this screen up. This is of what's still going on. But today was a good day, I think, for Canada. If you like freedom, today was a good day. So Grandma Mare, she's going to be reading messages tonight, and let's try and be positive because it was a good day. So let's talk about what's going on. I saw I don't know if it was a city council thing in Ottawa, but they're pissed off. So anyways, here let me bring in Grandma Mare. Grandma Mare, if you don't want to be on, turn your camera off, and then I'll pipe you in. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Grandma Mary, you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You know what it did is wait. I think should we use that screen? I think that's a fine screen. You don't need to see Grandpa Tone in his entirety. We can do that. Well, we've had shadow banning issues on and off today. It was tough because we had a stream going that had 200 people in it, and I stopped that stream. I think that guy just flipped us off. We had to stop that stream to start this stream, and it was a killer to let 200 people go. So, and then I thought we might get shadow banned, and it might be happening. So, anyways, how's everybody doing? Who's in the room, Grandma Mare?
Let's see. James.
Hello, James.
California Henry.
California Henry. Hello.
Tina.
Hi, Tina.
She said there was no volume, but James said it was okay.
Okay, so how we doing
Bruce.
now, Tina?
Can you hear me okay, Grandpa Tone?
No, I hear you fine. Yeah, you're doing good.
Okay.
Yeah. No, things are good. I think Facebook's had enough of us streaming today. I think that's happening.
Oh yeah.
But so no, the numbers are coming up a little bit, but it's been tough. I had 3 streams going because they kept cutting the streams, and it's very frustrating. They were really making sure the word doesn't get out. But it was really something to watch. So it's very exciting. And honestly, I got to tell you, for us personally, this is we're getting numbers that we've never got. So if you can see in the corner of the screen, I got the Canadian flag in there because you guys are giving us numbers. This is going to change stuff for us. So, we appreciate it. But, it's not about us changing our numbers. It's just about trying to get the word out. But Grandma Mare said, she goes, do you feel guilty at all that covering this is like, changing? Well, it's kind of changing our life. And I look, I'm not shilling for money. We're not getting any money. And it's a cause that I 100% believe in. So maybe we're just being blessed with some extra success. But I'll tell you this, that sign in the beginning of the show that has that half of the flag's Canadian, that will be there forever. No matter what happens with this show, if they ever go, hey, you got to lose the Canadian flag. No, because there's this is what's happened to us. We did a show. It got 100. What was it? 106,000. 100. I can't even say the number. 106,000 views. Okay, we don't get those kind of views, right, Grandma Mare?
It's correct.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I mean, this has been huge for us, and the numbers right now are climbing. So, like I said last night, I'm not saying this stream or my stream, but if you're watching something that the rally's involved with, you have to share it with your friends, because the algorithms at YouTube and Facebook, they're not going to put it in front of people, which even makes this more amazing, because I get 106,000 views and it's organic, right? I didn't pay for those views. They didn't put me in front of anybody. It was 100% organic. So that's what's amazing about this. And I think something's changing. I really do. I think I think something might happen. You went from the fringe minority to the Ottawa City Council was saying this is an unprecedented thing that's never happened before, and they don't know what to do. So it's pretty cool. Share, yeah, Grandma Mare's right, and share. So, but I just want to thank everybody. So, Grandma Mare, do we have any comments yet? So tonight, let's talk about today. If you have any comments, look, I don't care if the comments are just, freedom, whatever. Start pumping them in, because that's what our show is, reading comments. And do we have anything, Grandma Mare? Oh, we got one. Here from, is that Quebec, Canada? Is that what QC is?
People are sharing.
Just share. Thank you, James. I appreciate it, because that's the only way. And this is your show. This is your show. Look, it's everyone's show every night, but this is Canada's show. So you pipe in whatever you want to say. Go ahead and read the comment, Grandma Mare.
Said, you speak the truth. A lot can't handle the truth.
Well, I speak the truth that I know. Go
Then
ahead.
Michael says, wow, today was awesome for freedom. Now I think the government is going to try to get all the truckers and the protesters and all of who support us. The government is wow. I'm worried for all of us who want our freedom.
Look,
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm sure is going to happen. I am sure this is going to happen. And they're going, like, they're fiddling with my feeds today. They're fiddling with you should have seen all the live streams today, but you didn't get anybody that had 100,000 people watching. You had like 1,000, 2,000. Okay, that's not real. The first day of this thing, I had so many views in like 5 minutes. Okay, so they're cutting the streams down, and nobody knows this better than I do. But what social media companies do is if you're not on their program, you're not following the narrative, you're not a good boy and girl, what they do is they create this false reality that nobody likes you. So, like, you'll make a video. In my case, I'll make a video, and I might say something about COVID, or I might say something that they don't like. And I'll do the video, and it doesn't get a lot of views, and 100 people who watched it unsubscribed, and they create this false thing that everyone hates you and you have no support, so you better be good. And they're going to do that with this. So, like I said last night, people, this has to stay grassroots. People need to go up to the truckers every day and say, don't worry about the views, don't worry about the live streams. You have the world's support, the world that wants freedom. And that's when it's going to get tough. That's when it's going to get tough, because every day they're going to make it look like the interest is dying down and everybody's against the truckers. The news will report that, but it's not going to be real. But that's what I'm worried about. So everybody's you just got to dig in. Support from Wisconsin, James.
Yep, James.
Good to see you, James.
Denise is here from Nova Scotia. She
Hello.
says hi.
Hello, Denise. Was Denise here last night? I think I recognize the picture.
Oh. Let's see. Anne says, imagine if it was summer, how many people would show up? Yeah.
Oh, no, and I was saying that last night. I go, Oh, it's a bummer that this is happening when it's 10 below. In the summer, it'd be crazy. But you know what? It's happening, and everybody's got to dig in because they're not just going to lay down. So you're basically destroying the livelihoods of everyone who's in control, and they're just not going to let this go. Nobody should have had emergency powers ever. But you don't want to give them back. Your whole life, you want to tell people what to do, and then you're in a pandemic where you get to tell everyone what to do. You're the king. Now, nobody wants to give that power back. So, got to make them do it. Go ahead.
Sherry's freedom, and then the famous
Canada. Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
We found out is the
flag.
It's the flag. On our end, we just say CA. I don't know it.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but now we know that's the Canada flag 3 times.
Right. Let's see. Greg says they should put out an Amber Alert for Justin.
Oh, you know what I love in that convoy video that I made when he's all, we won't be intimidated while he's speaking in an undisclosed location and he bolted out of Iowa. What a pussy. I tell you what, if I ran Canada and I did this, I'd be at my house saying, oh, no. Right? I'd be digging in too. But no, he runs away and says he's not going to be intimidated. Okay. Okay.
You want some good news, Grandpa Tone?
Yeah, I want some good news.
We have our first troll.
Oh, my God. Where is the troll?
Well, let's see. He started, this is Brandon lets everybody know that he thinks we're all nerds. Okay. When is the protest starting? Here's another comment. Way too much crap. There's nerds again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Right. It gets better. You are the worst.
Oh, Brandon, thank you. Hey, Brandon, I got something for you.
Get your ass out there and protest then. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Captain Redcoat.
Oh, okay.
Brandon's on it tonight. Hey, Sanders.
Brandon's good. Well, guess what I got for you, Brandon? I'm going to transport you into the cold, dark vacuum of space.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye, Brandon. You are gone. And Grandpa Tone loves the trolls. And I love getting rid of him. Grandpa Tone loves that. Probably more than anything. I love the trolls. All right. Let me make sure I block. Is he gone? Did I block him? Okay. Grandma Mary, you can block him from your end too.
Oh, but I know how much you enjoy it.
No, you can do the block. I just like playing the video.
Okay.
Oh, and next time, Grandma Mare, take the comment down when it plays because it blocks the sign that says troller.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. So we'll get another one.
Okay.
Bring him. Come on in. Come on in.
So James says it's true. Posts have been hard to find that are up to date. And then Anne agrees, yes, you can go from 30,000 people watching down to like 1,800 in minutes if they don't like you.
Oh yeah, no, it's a nightmare. Now, was it Brandon McWither was our problem child?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just make sure I did it.
You didn't do the wrong person, did you?
I hope not. If I did the wrong person, let us know. I'll fix it.
That did happen.
I did that to Pamela, who's like our Pamela and Fudge are like our first people ever. And no, that's exactly, when you go against the narrative, you just watch your numbers go down, and they're going to do this with the rally. So look, you see the support for the rally. Okay. I got 106,000 views on one of my streams. Okay. And I don't get those kind of streams. And that's with them screwing with the stream. You got to know when it looks dark, you still have support. That's all. That's all.
So Ruthie Alexander says, if Facebook doesn't like what you say or do, they make you pay for it.
Yeah, now I will say this, YouTube is worse. Facebook does not play fair, but like, okay, for instance, since this started, okay, I've picked up over 5,000 subscribers or followers on Facebook. They're followers, right? So between both my pages, I picked up like 6,000. Okay, YouTube would never let that happen. In fact, YouTube, when I picked up 600 fast the first day, they shut my channel down. So I would say this, that YouTube is more ruthless. Facebook's not legit, but they're not letting me do what I could be doing. But they're also, YouTube just no, see you in a week. So, but yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool what they do. Now, if I was talking about 72 genders and was wearing a dress, then we'd be all good.
So, I don't know if Antia, she says, I have to say, is that right?
Yeah, Antia. Yeah,
this is the first time in history a leader hides from the people.
Oh, I know. It's so good.
And then Michael was saying, thank you for reading my comment, but after that Zoom video, I'm scared for us all.
Oh, with the city council saying they're getting ready to go crazy? Oh, it's not good. But, here's the thing. The numbers are on your side, but, it's a tough thing because we're brainwashed by the TV and the radio and social media. We're all brainwashed, right? And like I can tell you right now, hey, don't listen to any of that. It's all crap. And right now we all go, yeah. And then when it happens, you get sucked up into it. Even Grandpa Tone, that happened to Grandpa Tone last night. So, it's easy to say right now, but when the time comes, you got to remember, you got a lot of support. You're talking about just government, just elites of government people, the politicians that are against you. Okay. Well, the numbers are on our side. Grandma Mare?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
So James is saying, people show up in the cold. It shows how they feel.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then Henry was saying, he loves watching Ottawa. Toronto stresses him out. What about Toronto? When you can, thank you so much. It is working. Hold the line.
Oh, no, it's working. Oh, but you know what? I'll tell you, this is some bad news. Do you know almost nobody in the United States knows this is happening? In fact, I asked Grandma Mare, I go, how do we know that this is happening? But, people we know that I've told know. But this is an unscientific survey, but my daughter today asked everybody she knew if they knew about this, and nobody knew. Nobody knew. And this is Texas, the land of the free.
Oops. Amber alert for JT. And there's still
I know.
A bunch of comments from Brandon. Must have been I'm way behind.
Are you way behind?
I guess so.
Oh, wait, it says Brandon is still here. Hold on.
How can that be? I blocked him again.
Well, you know what? He might have found my other website, or my other Facebook. Okay, so,
Donna loves us.
Oh, thank you, Donna.
Brandon is the joke of the year in the U.S. Yep. Brandon, yeah. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah. Did you guys see the clip of where the guy called in and said, "Let's go, Brandon," and Biden didn't know what he was talking about at Christmas? That was crazy.
Getting a lot of "Let's go, Brandon."
Let's go, Brandon. Oh yeah. No, we're in a lot of trouble too. The difference is in the United States, nobody's got the balls like the Canadians. I'll tell you this. Right now, if Grandma Mare says we're moving to Canada, you are my people. Like I said, Fox could call tomorrow and say, Grandpa Tone, we're going to give you your own show on Fox, but you can't have half the Canadian flag. I'm not doing it. Oh, we'll give you $1 million. I'm not doing it. So, because I get teary eyed from this all day. Even just talking about it, I'm getting a little teary eyed. Go, Grandma Mare.
A lot of Let's Go Brandons. Anne, love it. Love your space. Sound effects.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, he's
Well,
very proud of that.
No, see, when we would get a troll, I would go, hey, whoever the troll was, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I would zap them. And I used to tell everybody that, in my mind, they're in the transporter room and I'm jettisoning them into space. And I thought, I'll just make that. And then it'll be fun for me when a troll comes in. So.
Andrew, Zello channel. Freedom Convoy 2022, the People's Chat.
Zello channel might be his channel, like on YouTube or Facebook, maybe.
Maybe. Any way to get the word out. And here's Milt.
No, absolutely.
Hi again, Milt. He says, hi, everyone. Hope all is well tonight.
Yeah, everything's good. Milt, thanks. It was nice to hear from you on Messenger.
Pamela Joe.
Okay,
hi,
Pamela.
peeps.
Pamela, I don't want to have to accidentally block you again. You better be on your best behavior. Pamela has been watching the show, I think, since the first one, Pamela and Fudge. And I accidentally, while I was mouthing off how I was blocking a troll, I hit the button on her, blocked her. Took me 2 hours to get her back. Go ahead.
Oh, and then Donna says, good evening from BC.
British Columbia.
Yes.
See, I'm
You're
learning
doing
about
good.
Canadian stuff.
And then Anne says, because the people like Facebook, they erase all the posts they find.
Oh, I've been in Facebook for a while. I was in Facebook jail. What, Mayor? Once every couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in trouble all the time.
Yeah.
No, I know what I can say and not say now. But when Grandpa Tone was learning how the censorship goes, I was in a lot of trouble. YouTube, they're so crazy that you almost can't comply. If you start to do good, they're not having it. They only, like I said, you got to be one of the 72 genders in a dress, boobs and a wiener, and then you have a chance. But if you're a normal person, it's going to be a rough deal.
Anne says she was warned that she lose her Facebook account just for a picture of the convoy trucks stating 70,000 trucks.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you. I'm going to get in trouble eventually. I mean, like gone. Now, I have a Rumble account if that ever happens. Now, I have, I don't know, a lot of subscribers now. And I have 13 on Rumble. Rumble is worthless. So I need an alternative.
Greg says, do you think the homeless in Ottawa are eating well now?
Is there a lot of homeless in Ottawa? Is it like California? Now how do you be homeless in like Ottawa where it gets that cold? I thought that's why they were all in California, because of the weather.
James says, no, Biden hides in his bunker.
Yeah. We might have another troll, Grandma Mare.
Really?
I don't know. Somebody said bring in the army. You might want to look up that. James McGinn. Are you
it says Brandon is still in here.
Is he James McGinn? James McGinn says bring in the army.
I don't know. I'm way behind.
Right. Well, why don't you skip some and get to the front, and then we'll work our way back when it slows down. Because that
never works. I'll try to read a little bit faster. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I like to read comments.
Grandma Mary.
Sherry says, thank you, James, all the truckers and civilians that are standing up for our freedoms. And she's sending some hearts. And then Gary says, this will take years to correct. And then California Henry says, they are scared and nervous.
No, they're Burvis, Mayor.
Just like January 6th, they're trying to set up a narrative that the protesters are violent and racist, says Pamela.
That's what I said last night. It's time for all of us. Okay. Do not let that have power over you anymore. Okay. If somebody says you're a racist, no. You're a homophobe. No. You're a xenophobe. No. I'm not playing. We're done. I'll teach you something this is how I ended when I had to get rid of a customer. We're done. And then just don't talk again. We're done and move on and walk away. How many times, Grandma Mare, when you're chit-chatting, I go, I'm done, and walk away?
You never say that to me.
No, not to you. Like when we were at the RV park and they
yeah.
wouldn't go, I'm done, and I walk
Yeah.
away and leave you there, right?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
That's my talk.
Yeah. Oh, I never talked to Grandma Mare that way.
Henry says half of Canada is blind.
Half the world is blind. So that's not just Canada.
Amen. Anita says, yeah, the homeless have been eating good.
Oh, okay.
And then Rachel says, Tucker Carlson talks about it every night on his show. They know exactly what's happening.
Well, here's the thing, Rachel. That's not exactly true. Talking about what's going on in Canada for like, I don't know, 2 minutes? Okay, that's not an accurate representation. Having a special on this is a representation of what's going on. Okay, having 24-hour coverage in a little box at the bottom in the corner of Fox, that would be what you deserve. Okay, a little blurb by Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson here and there. No, I'm not okay with that. Okay, this is the biggest thing that's happened for people trying to get freedom since the civil rights movement. And this should be 24-hour coverage. Okay, I'm done.
Gary says people need to be educated on colonialism.
You got it.
Got some love from Pamela. Anita, I watched this from the beginning. It's been amazing. They are holding signs too.
No, it's unbelievable.
I see the governor of Florida has a few questions for GoFundMe.
Yeah, and I also I just saw this, and I don't know if it's real, but what's it? Get Up and Go. What's the other one for the truckers called, Grandma Mare?
Give, Send, Go.
Yeah, they put a freeze on the money. That's what I heard. No, we need to find out if that's real or if that was propaganda. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh gosh. All right. That was funny. Somebody said, yep, he's there. Brandon, bye-bye. Let's go, Brandon. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get down there.
Grandma Mare, I think you're way behind because the comments you're reading, they're not even on my screen. Go ahead. Grandma Mare. Okay.
Stefan, or I think that's
Stefan?
We need to get. Well, I'm never sure if it's Stefan or. Yeah, I think it's Stefan, but we need to get more people there to support the cause. And if that's not how you say your name, let me know.
Why don't we say it's Stefan?
I'll say Joseph.
How about
Biddy.
Stefan? If I was Stefan, I'd go by Stefan. Go ahead.
Brandon, get out of your mother's basement.
Okay, is this it? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So Tucker, Hannity, Laura, Gutfeld on Fox talk about it every night.
Yeah, I know they talk about it every night, Rachel, and I think that's good, but it should be 24-hour coverage. I'm sorry, that's what I think. Grandpa Tone covers it 24 hours unless the stream drops when I'm sleeping. But this is a big deal. I think they're covering it just enough to make you happy and make others happy, but they're not covering it enough to make me happy. Okay, you got to cover this 24/7. I'm sorry.
Sherry says everybody has to share this.
Yes. Are you talking about this stream? Absolutely.
The Canadian version of Let's Go Brandon is Let's Go Brandow. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, but
it's probably a French pronunciation.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Share.
Please. Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, Anne-Marie is here. Hi.
Oh, Anne-Marie. Okay, Anne-Marie.
Another favorite.
Yeah, Anne-Marie is a doll, and you know, she accidentally donates money from time to time. That's the joke. I always say you accidentally hit the donate button again. Pamela and Dave, they accidentally hit the button by accident sometimes too.
So we got hi from Calgary. Then we got some hellos to Anne Marie. Hello from Antia. Donna thinks that you're funny.
Oh, thank you, Donna. And everybody, let Grandma Mare know she doesn't like to read the comments. I'm forcing her to do this. She doesn't like it. Tell her that it's not good
No,
if
yeah.
without her. Just tell her it's not good. Just tell her.
Let's move on. Censorship.
No, we're not moving on.
Andrew says it's censorship.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
So true.
We're actually right now, we're doing good for as bad as it's been today. So I'm thankful for that.
Facebook jail is a joke. Joseph Biddy says Zuckerberg is a commie.
Yes.
Trying to catch up. Michael says, thanks again. America is awake now thanks to GoFundMe. And also, I see how our government, FBI, etc., is hunting people down.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not good. Okay, bring in the army. Now Mayor, that's the one I was talking about 15 minutes ago.
50. Oh gosh.
Okay. So
wait,
James,
let's check. Let me see more comments.
Okay, well, okay, if James comes up again with a mean comment, it's not going to be good for James.
We might need to hear the story behind this because Kathy says she's on a 90-day restricted post on Facebook. 90 days.
What did you do? You must have told somebody not to get the vaccination or something.
Wow, that's nuts. Yeah. Okay, we were just talking about this story earlier. Someone in a Jeep hit 4 freedom protesters in a Winnipeg today.
Winnipeg.
Also, anti-protester in Toronto throws a smoke bomb into the Freedom Rally crowd, and he also had a large knife.
These things are going to happen. They're going to happen.
Be tough.
Yeah. No, this is terrible.
BlackRock.
That's right.
Freedom Canada. God bless this country.
100%. Grandpa Tone loves Canada. I'll tell you that. I told Grandma Mare, as soon as it gets bad here, we're moving to Canada. But these are people I can be with. Nobody in the United States is doing anything or has done anything like this, and probably won't do anything because they're all talk. But I adore Canada big time.
Adriana says peaceful protests. Antia says Antifa.
Yeah. Now, remember when Antifa wasn't real? We were all just goofy conspiracy theorists for saying it? Yeah.
Yeah. This is what you always say, Grandpa Tone. Half the world is brainwashed, but I think, don't you say 80%?
I say 80. Half the world is for sure brainwashed, but I'd say 80%, they're just sheep. They'll just do as they're told. You know, nobody's going to stand up.
Donna says most American patriots are busy with Trump rallies. They're with us. Amen. Love, God, bless us truckers at the border, and then with the flag.
Yes, absolutely.
Ignore the news. I'm sorry, Grandpa Tone.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Ignore the news. We're done. No, you just know, okay? Those truckers have anybody who cares about freedom. I don't know what that number is. And I'll be honest, until 3 days ago, I thought that number, or it's been 6 days now. Till 6 days ago, I thought that number was like me and like 10 other people, honestly. So they got to know that anybody who cares about freedom has our 100% support. And if things get bad enough, we might have to go to Canada and crash through the border. I don't know what to say, because they need to know that they have 100% support from people that like freedom. Like I said, I thought that number was 10 until 6 days ago.
So James says the truckers in the U.S. are organizing.
Okay, if the truckers are organizing in the United States, Pamela and Dave, because they're truckers, or I'm sorry, Fudge, or they're going to have to bring me to Washington. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, please come pick up Grandpa Tone.
It's going to be like Convoy when Black Widow. Do you remember when she wrecked her truck and then she's sitting in the middle vibrating she's wearing a shirt with no bra? Oh, at 12 years old, that was like second base to me at 12 years old.
Kathy says most everyone at the protest in Ottawa film everything on their phones, so it's a good way to document and to stay safer.
Yeah, and everybody should live stream everything.
Greg, we will not back down from freedom for our children. That's not going to happen.
I'm with you. I got a kid and grandkids. That's why. Look, I had a good life. Yeah, okay. The stuff I destroyed in my life, I did on my own. Okay, I had the choice. The good stuff, I had the choice. Okay, and they're gonna have a choice. And I had a good run. So if things got to get crazy, I had a good run. And I'm on the home stretch anyway. Go ahead.
Auntie says I've been watching Pat King from the start. And Andrew says, mainstream media, it's all fake news. The world will see. Every single person is documenting this. Everyone has a camera.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Greg says, you mean go fuck me. That's
nice.
Fund me? Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's good.
But wasn't the story today that they're giving back the money? You don't have to apply for a credit.
Yeah, but okay, they say something different every day. They'll be donating it again in a week. Believe me, they got attorneys. If they keep the money, they're going to keep the money.
So, yes, our government is outdated. We are like a Dominion, really. Yep, GoFundMe is done.
Absolutely.
And Ruthie says the Army wants nothing to do with this because it's political. They did that with the GoFundMe. It's going to court.
Oh, you know what? GoFundMe should have to give all the money back and then give $10 million that they collected anyway. I'd love to see that.
So Yvonne says there are many scared and scarred people in Canada. The government has done a job on them and they won't recover for some time. They're afraid of the convoy and the freedom fighters.
Oh, absolutely. And, they're going to pretend like they're not afraid, but they're afraid. Like I said, Trudeau's talking about he won't be intimidated from his house, wherever that is, because he left Ottawa. Go ahead.
So Antia says they're sending it back to the people who donated. And then Cheryl says, where did you get that info from about the new donation page?
Are you talking about where to donate or that they're not giving the money? Okay. Grandma Mary, you can tell them about where to donate, but with the caveat that I would look into it first because supposedly they're freezing the money again. Now, I just ran across it. Okay. I'm sleep deprived. This is going on 4 or 5 days. I haven't gotten much sleep. So I'm having a hard time concentrating. So we could probably look that up at some point and make sure it's real. I saw it in a couple different places.
Yeah, when you go to the site, sometimes you have to type it in because they have the trending charities and it's not always Adopt a Trucker. So you have to actually type it in and it comes up and it tells you the status. I haven't checked it in a while since yesterday. So definitely you should check that out before you donate.
Okay.
So Rachel says, could Carlson spent 25 minutes on it? He was on it the other night and he's spending a lot more time on it. Maybe you should take a look before you talk about it. You have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you should do some research before you speak. I watch Fox every night. Obviously you don't. Carlson. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Rachel, look, don't be taking this personal, Rachel. First of all, we watch Fox. It's on TV. What? 14 hours a day, Grandma Mare?
Yes.
Okay. So no, we watch it continuously. Okay. And then when they have a story, I'll I'll grab my phone and see what CNN or whatever else is saying. So we watch Fox all the time. Okay. Now I don't understand, Rachel, that if you're why we're having now a discussion that I think they should cover it more. So I'm not sure where you're going with this, because my complaint in this is that the rally should be getting 24-hour coverage, and you are from Canada, and you're telling me they're covering it enough with their little blurbs here and there. Is that right? Because I'm not now. Now you've lost me. Go ahead.
Margot says, Ontario, Canada reporting in. Brandon is a friend of mine's little brother. He has 2 small children that keep him motivated. I was getting concerned for his safety after there's some mention of the Army. The Ottawa tow companies have limited large tow trucks. That's when the option of calling in the Army was floated out, probably driven by JT. The Army now refuses to be called out.
They got to stick to it. It's easy to say it today. We'll see what they say in a week. They better not, because I'm going to tell you something. If militaries start turning on their own population, that's not going to be good for the world. So I wouldn't be doing that.
Thank you, Alan. He says it's pronounced
Stephen.
Stephen.
Okay, Stephen.
So Amory says no accident.
What's that? You mean in which is no accident? Because you're so behind on the comments, man.
I know. I'm trying to catch up. So Auntie just wants to clarify, do not put funds in GoFundMe. They froze the funds. Trudeau made them. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Rachel says you obviously don't have any idea what you're talking about. You just want to bash the states. I'm not really sure where we're
Okay, Rachel. I don't understand. What states am I bashing? You've lost me, Rachel. And Rachel, I got an itchy trigger finger. Go ahead.
Let's see. Gary wants to encourage everyone to watch this video. I have not watched it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and people have been putting in. Okay, Gary. It might be 100% legit, but I have to say, people have been putting in links that bring you to weird places. So just Grandpa Tone is not saying it's bad. Grandpa Tone's not saying it's good. He's saying he doesn't know.
And Polish love you.
I love the Polish. Thank you. That's very nice.
Thank you so much. Anne says she's doing a great job, Grandma. Sounds like a sweet lady.
No, Grandma Mare is the best. We had an incident last night on the show, but Grandma Mare is the best. I love my Grandma Mare.
Oh, let's see. Donna says she got a warning.
A warning from Facebook? Oh, you can't be talking about freedom on Facebook. Facebook and freedom. Well, here in a little bit, I'll tell you what Facebook really is. I'll tell you what it really is. We'll go through the comments though, because I'll just screw this up. Go ahead.
So Charlie says, I saw that video. It was awful. I'm assuming he's talking about the one where he plows down four protesters. I did see that video too.
Oh,
it was not good.
Okay. Yeah. If it's a legitimate video, then watch it. And
Gary,
it's not, we have so much crazy stuff happen over the years that I just got to be careful. Go ahead.
And then Pamela says, wow. And they'll blame the peaceful people.
Absolutely. Because again, you've got to let this go. The world is upside down right now. Okay. This is a good and evil. It's not a right and left. Okay. And every politician, when I say every, I don't mean every, but let's say a huge majority, they're evil. They want to take our freedom away. They're going to mess with the narrative. Okay. We have to let this go. You got to know you think right. You're doing the right thing. You want a future for your kids and grandkids. And then you got to let the rest of this go. And it's tough, but that's what you have to do.
So Milt says, you called all these things would happen. Dig in.
That's right. That's exactly. You got to keep your eye on the prize. You just got to dig in. One time I had a bunch of work to do. Yes or no, Grandma Mare? And I snapped my bicep muscle and couldn't lift my arm. And Grandma Mare's crying because there's like $12,000 on the line if I did this work. And what did Grandpa Tone say, Grandma Mare?
Don't worry, I'm going to do it.
The literal words I said was, this is not going to change a thing. Don't worry about it. And I strapped my arm to my chest and went to work the next day.
That is true.
That's 100% true because of being in sales, you have to learn to keep your eye on the prize and put blinders on. And no matter how bad it gets, no matter how tough it gets, just focus and keep moving forward. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So Ruthie said she got the 90 days just for sharing nice posts.
Yeah, well, you said something they didn't like.
Yeah.
Or did you send something that's not allowed?
So James says crazy people don't belong. We are fighting for peace and freedom.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely. You guys are all on the right side of this, no matter what they say. You're on the right side of this. Not that what I say means anything, but if you want an outside opinion, you're on the right side of this.
So Charlie says, then we got that Diane Dean, blonde-haired lady talking with the police chief behind closed doors saying nationwide insurrection and using words like occupation. She is promoting hysteria.
Yeah. No, that's going to happen. Like I said, this thing will turn at some point. They will keep you out of the city. They will not let you see live streams. They will not show your live streams. And those truckers are going to think that everyone's turned on them. And that's when they have to know, no, nobody's turned on us. This is all fake. So that's where it's going to end up at some point. Go ahead.
So JT has paid agitators.
Absolutely. Ours was Roy Epps in the insurrection. He works for the FBI, allegedly.
So Ruthie is on her 8th day today. Oh,
have you been posting about this? This might be why you're in trouble.
Oh, wow. Kathy, no, supposedly the 90 days was posting a picture of baboons that said, what do you call a group of baboons? A Congress with the caption about sums it up.
That's what got Kathy banned?
I guess so.
Okay, now who's the other person that just got banned for 90 days?
Ruthie.
The one with the picture. The blonde. It's like an avatar picture.
Oh, Kathy?
Kathy. No, yeah, Kathy. What did you do exactly that got you banned? Okay.
Ruthie.
Yeah, Ruthie. Ruthie, what did you do exactly that got you banned? Okay, next.
Okay, so Pamela Joe is asking, what did he lie about? Because our friend back here said, Rachel said, I am totally for everything that's happening in Canada right now, but I don't follow people that lie. So goodbye. I will be letting my friends know not to watch your stream. And then so Pamela says, what did he lie about?
Okay. Well, I hate to tell you something. Rachel. Okay, Rachel, you're a bot. Okay, you're either a bot. You're not real because we literally agree about the same thing. You're fighting me over Fox News. And wasn't Rachel nice last night? Grandma Mare?
I think so.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe she's drunk or something. But Rachel, if you're drunk and you sober up and you want to be nice, you're going to have to contact me outside of this because
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Sorry to do that to her because I don't understand how we're arguing about Fox News. Who's that? Tucker Carlson's sister? And by the way, I didn't really ban her. I'll give her another chance. She might be drunk or something. Because I think she was nice last night. I think I recognize the picture.
So this is a super long one. And, basically she's upset. She doesn't want to target people with the hospital. She's nothing against the protesting, vaccinated or unvaccinated. We should all have the rights, freedom to choose to do with our body what we want. We should all be able to work, bring in an income to feed our family. I just shortened it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Because there was almost no punctuation, and I have a hard time with no punctuation.
It's okay, Grandma Mary. You did
Thank
good.
you.
And I changed my mind and I did ban Rachel. I thought that I should stick to my guns. So she is really jettisoned into space. And I thought it was a girl, but it turned out in the video it was a guy. Go ahead.
Canada, please fight for your freedom. We depend on you guys. Show the world what freedom is. Here in Costa Rica, our government has made it mandatory for the vaccine from children 5 to 11. And if parents refuse, they will take our children. So they're vaccinating against parents' will. We love you. Don't give up. And best regards from Costa Rica.
Yeah, I'll tell you something, Canada truckers, if any of you are listening. The whole world's freedom really depends on this. I don't know what to tell you. But the whole world's freedom depends on this. Because if this works, the dominoes are going to fall. Okay? So you're not just there for Canada. You're there for the whole world. And unfortunately, I don't think you can depend on the United States. Oh, we're down to 100. We've lost 70 people, by the way.
So Charlie says, I really don't like the idea that I'm being quarantined from joining the Freedom Convoy. And Mendy says Trudeau is a coward and a disgrace to the Canadian people. And then Yari says, I'm glad you're doing this. Longest I've been in Facebook jail is 30 days. Canada, take it back.
Well, Grandpa Tone might be in Facebook jail again soon.
We feel you. I appreciate the feed. And then we got the flag.
The flag, Canada, Ontario.
Ann says, you go, Grandpa, and report the real news.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm arguing with Rachel saying that Fox should cover it more. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened. And she's telling me I'm a liar. They're covering it fine. They're not covering it fine. That's not a lie. Turn on Fox right now. They're not showing this. They got a little 2-minute blurb here and there. This is huge. This is the biggest thing that's happened for freedom since the civil rights movement. Yes or no, Grandma Mare?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So John says, stay strong, people, because the police are going to stage a false flag to shut this down.
Oh, it's going to be false flag after false flag until something sticks. It's really, I think it's going to get really ugly because it's not Canada. It's the world. If this works, the whole Agenda 2030 is in a lot of trouble. Okay. I told Grandma Mayor, if this works, we might have bought ourselves another 20 or 30 years. They got to wait for 2 more generations to die to try this again. So this is huge. It's huge. And that's why I'll do this, get shadow banned and not sleep and keep finding feeds. Because if this doesn't work, this is not going to be good for us. This has to work.
So Linda says, I resent being associated with Trump, one of the biggest thieves of all.
Linda, between me and you, don't tell Grandma Mare because she yells at me all the time about this. I'm not a big Trump supporter either. I choose Trump over Biden, but I never bought this Trump was going to save us all stuff. So, but don't tell Grandma Mare because she'll get upset with me.
Live streaming, good idea.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is if everybody live streams there, they can't cut all the feeds.
Thank you, Grandpa Tone and Grandma too. Great show all day today. Freedom wins.
No, absolutely. And I hope you guys know during the day, I just find streams. I don't, I sit there, it's on all day, but I'm not sitting there typing and stuff. But I have to kind of like pay attention because the streams are dropping all the time.
So Doug says, notice Ottawa Police Chief is going to try and take rights and freedoms away with violence tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would say something is going to happen during the week when all the police are on and everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing because, they don't want to pay overtime for a false flag. So, no, something's coming. Oh, and by the way, if you could help me out, and we don't ask for money. If people have reached out to me that want to donate to the show and I give them the link, but we don't ask for money. But what I do ask for is if you could follow this on Facebook, and when I'm out of Facebook jail or out of YouTube jail, if you could subscribe to my channel. That's it. Okay. Because enough people donate behind the scenes that we're fine. And if you want to, that's great. But we don't shill for it. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So Charlie says, I would love for everyone to go leave a 1-star review at GoFundMe. It was at 4.7 when I woke up. I've been pushing real hard all day. It's now 3.7 last I looked.
Oh, yeah, everybody should do that. 1-star them.
Mm-hmm. Canada Day should be Fuck Trudeau Day.
Yes.
Greg says Pat King is great.
Yes, people sent me stuff about all that. We're gonna watch it. This has just kept me so busy, but we're gonna put it on. We're gonna put. Everybody's been so cool. You've sent me all kinds of news stories, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna talk about it all, and I'm gonna watch it all. I just need a couple hours.
So Valerie says she loves Pat King and the truckers and everyone involved in freedom.
Me too.
Ann says there are thieves stealing from the truckers and people.
Well, they won't go to jail. I can tell you that.
So Sheila says, well, Biden and Trudeau are gold medal winners of that. Then Trump.
Yes, I think I understand it. I think like Trump is a bronze. And that's the gold and silver. Go ahead. Sorry.
So Charlie says the Texas governor, Abbott, and the Florida governor are going after GoFundMe in a dirty way. Our governors are mad at what they're doing with our money.
Well, I'll tell you that DeSantis, I would trust. Abbott, we're in Texas. I don't like Greg Abbott. I wouldn't want Greg Abbott going after my money. That I can tell you. But I'll take him on in a 100-yard dash. I got that. I'll take him on that.
So, oh gosh, I don't want to butcher this name. This lovely person says, keep peaceful, Canada. This is the key to win.
Wait, let's look at the name. Oh gosh.
That's why I don't even want to try that.
What is it? What is it, Grandma Mare, when somebody sends you the wrong spelling so you say it right?
The phonetic spelling?
Yeah, send us the phonetic spelling and we'll say your name correctly. Grandma Mare will. Grandpa Tone probably can't do it.
Jeez. So Roy, is it Roy, right? Yeah. Roy says, I'm a 73-year-old born in Canada, Canadian, and have not seen Canadian unity this high in more than 30 years. The convoy across Canada has undone Justin Trudeau's 6-year division of Canada by the time they reached Winnipeg. Between the people on the bridges and along the roads and the convoy participants, they have already accomplished so much.
Absolutely. Awesome. And can I just chime in? I was watching, was that a city council meeting or something where they were all talking about how the truckers are ruining everybody's life in Ottawa. Everybody who lives in Ottawa is upset. They're ruining their lives. They can't get around town. It's costing them money, blah, blah, blah. What I found interesting about all those arguments, or, everything they're saying, okay, both of our governments have been doing this to us. Of the homeless piling in our cities. We're from Oakland, which is near San Francisco. I've had to dodge human turds walking down the street. Okay, we've been taxed to death. Okay, and they're talking about the truckers are inconveniencing people. Oh, the truckers are making your life hard? Unbelievable that of all people with all jobs that would say that would be politicians. Unbelievable to me. Oh, they're making your life hard. No, you idiots. You're making our life hard. Politicians, not the truckers. It's unbelievable. They're digging in for a last stand, you idiots.
So Doug says there's a lawyer on YouTube asking for help tonight because Ottawa Police Chief is starting trouble tonight or tomorrow, said he's taking away their rights and freedoms. Share this lots and lots.
Okay, there you go. Everyone share that. No, it's coming. I've heard when they give their, when they have their little rallies and talk and stuff, they keep saying the police is on our side. I'm going to tell you something, okay? The police is not on your side, okay? The police is never on your side. They do as they're told. And, they might be complying. There might be a portion that's on your side, but when they give the word, it's going to get ugly. And you got to be prepared for that. They're not your friends. What's Grandpa Tone tell his granddaughter? Grandma Mare.
What part?
About the cops. What's Grandpa Tone tell his 5-year-old granddaughter?
They're not your friends.
Don't trust the fuzz, Grandma Mare.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
It's too bad my granddaughter's not here. She could have got on the microphone and said, don't trust the fuzz. Go ahead.
So I just want to let people know I'm skipping some of the comments that we've already said before or reiteration just so I can kind of catch up, because now I'm at this comment from Pamela, not
Pamela
Joe,
B.
another Pamela. No.
Hens B. LeBlanc.
Right, but I'm still at 9:45, so I am 20 good minutes behind. So
Grandma, man.
Yeah, I know. Pamela says the army will never go near this. It's political. They want no part of it.
It's got to stay.
James, I'm sorry.
Yes. Go ahead. Sorry.
James has a suggestion. Pierre, I'm not saying that last name either, but Pierre for PM.
Sounds good to me. Grandpa Tone gives a thumbs up.
We are
if
learning
James
a lot.
says it, yes.
Right.
If we move to Canada, I think we have to learn French. Isn't that part of the deal to be a Canadian citizen, Grandma Mare?
I do not know.
Well,
we should ask the group.
I'm telling you.
So Greg said there were no tow trucks available. They all have COVID, like Justin.
Good. Plus, that's how dumb the politicians are that have never lived in the real world. Okay, I can tell you right now, in the city of Ottawa, if they have 4 tow trucks that can tow a semi, I'd be shocked. Okay, no tow companies have a tow truck that can tow a semi. That is a specialty thing. Okay, when a truck and Pamela and Dave, I think, can verify this. Okay, when a truck breaks down, you got to get a special tow truck, and they're not around. They're not that available. And Pamela and Dave, or any other, if we got some Canadian truckers here, chime in, because I'm pretty sure they're not going anywhere. You put the brakes on a semi, they can't do anything with it. They can't lift it. They can't do anything.
So Pamela said Rachel was referring to Tucker Carlson on Fox News. He is in support of truckers. He did a segment on it the other day.
Okay. I saw the segment. Okay. She told me I don't watch Fox. We watch Fox 12 hours a day. Okay. Why would I be arguing with Rachel? Okay, so Rachel's a real person, so I feel a little bad because I didn't think she was a real person. The thing is I'm saying they should have 24-hour coverage. It should be in a little box at the bottom of the screen, and she's upset with me. So I don't understand. I want more coverage, and she's telling me I'm a liar. No, Tucker Carlson, he did a little segment on it. A segment is what, 5 minutes? He didn't do a whole show. They should be doing whole shows about this. He does his little documentaries. He should be doing a documentary about this. This is the biggest thing that's happened since the civil rights. So I don't know why anybody would be upset with me when, like, I'm on your side on this. We're on the same side. So I don't know. Explain to me what I did wrong. Explain to me.
So Charlie says 100 million adverse reactions and over 2 million people killed by this vaccine, and they want to force that into my body. My message is to the police and the military. Are you ready to start killing your citizens? Because you will have to before we kill ourselves by putting that poison in our body.
No, I'm with you, Charlie. Me and Grandma Mare talk about it all the time. Is if things keep going the way they're going, me and Grandma Mare are going to have one bad day where we shoot it out with when they try and take us away or try and get us to do something. That's how it's going to end for us if things don't change.
Charlie says, I'm not walking into these gas chambers. We know how that went last time. The promise of safety and jobs.
No, that's exactly right. When they start coming for people, well, I don't want to say this because I think it'll get me thrown off of Facebook. Okay. When they start coming for you, do not comply. Do not go with them. I don't know what to tell you. I have a joke at the end of my broadcast. See you in the internment camp. But the reality is I won't make it there. So that's all I'll say on that.
We love Grandma Mare too.
Pamela, would you please tell Grandma Mare the show's is always better with Grandma Mare, unless the abortion topic comes up.
I haven't seen my mom in over 2 years, and my daughter is getting married in November. I won't miss that, and I won't get the jab, says Joy. Sad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's sad.
Let's see. So Gary says the video is about Brian Peckford's speech on our charter rights. Oh, that he was sharing earlier. Okay. So if anybody's interested.
Okay. Okay, there you go. And I'm sorry when people put links, I have to be careful. I just have to be careful.
So I was just saying that is the one video I never saw of the 4 being hurt. And I follow all. I find pretty much. I'm sorry, I butchered that one.
Hi. Okay. Grandma Mary, you butchered it up to the point she might have to repost.
Oh gosh. So Matt says all my videos were taken down instantly. I was in the Freedom Convoy in BC. There was about 10,000 so small. Is that
10,000 to 15,000?
15,000 of us. And the only violent people were the counter protesters. Surprise.
Matt, if you live stream anymore, let me know and I'll find the link. Let me know where I would find it.
That is why I call Grandpa Tone the tinfoil hat fortune teller.
Hey, Grandpa Tone's got a good track record. Oh, she flipped the camera off. Yes. Grandpa Tone's got a good track record of predicting stuff.
Yes.
Okay, this might be turning into Girls Gone Wild. This camera guy's got to stay with those girls. Go ahead, Grandma Mare.
So Mindy says they did the same thing to me. 90 days for posting videos of happy people dancing, holding hands, and singing "Oh Canada."
Okay, so Grandma Mare, it's clear that we're going to wake up here in the next couple mornings without a Facebook page for 3 months. So let me just reiterate. Like and share on Facebook. Follow. Follow is the important one. Likes don't mean anything. You have to follow. And then on YouTube, what is it? Wake Up with Grandpa Tone on YouTube. And on Rumble, Wake Up with Grandpa Tone. I mean, if you like the show and you look, we're the only show that I know that we just put your comment up. Even if you crap on me, I put the comment up. Okay. You don't have to super chat to get your comments up. Okay. This is the one place where everybody can say whatever they want. So,
Unless I'm way behind.
Grandma Mare, yeah, I tease everybody and say this is a support group for people that aren't crazy. So, Grandpa Tone's the crazy one. So, keep in touch because this will go away eventually. Okay, go ahead, Grandma Mare.
Gary said Brian Peckford helped write our charter. He is the only surviving minister that wrote our charter rights.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And then Antia was saying she watched the video not long ago about the 4 protesters. They're all okay. One is in bad condition, but he's okay. His roommate was on the video saying they caught the guy. He was fully masked, very angry. I believe it. I believe he was an anti-protester.
You know what Grandpa Tone believes? That guy's going to disappear and he works for your government. That's what I think. Okay, even to go to an anti-protester and find and somebody try and run over 4 people, that's pretty tough to find. That's not easy to find. So I'm going to say that it's government. Go ahead.
So this person says Pampers sponsored by Trudeau.
Nice.
Got all these little laughy faces and a whole line of trucks.
Nice job.
That was kind of like a little break. Comic
was
break.
a McBreak because you didn't have much to read. See, it's not easy, Grandma Mare.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yep.
Just like MSM in the States, MSM in Canada just looks for the bad side of things. That's how Mike. I don't think I've read a comment by Mike tonight.
Oh, was Mike here last night or the night before?
Not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, if you hi, Mike. Okay,
People
James.
need to keep showing up.
That's exactly. When it's not fun and it's not exciting, you still need to do it. You have to dig in. That should be their motto. You got to dig in.
Yeah, occupation is the new catchphrase.
Yeah. Oh,
Greg says they will. They'll keep showing up.
Oh, and digging in. Oh, no, I hope so.
Antia got banned from Facebook for saying Bill Gates' name.
Bill Gates' name. Oh Grandpa Tone's always in trouble for talking about Bill Gates.
Let's see. I posted something my girlfriend got in trouble for, and nothing happened to me. Facebook is selective.
You sent a wiener and didn't get in trouble? Did you send a wiener to her and didn't get in trouble?
Grandpa Tone.
Well, that's what I think he's saying. He sent something to his girlfriend and didn't get in trouble, right? What do you think he sent her, Mayor?
I don't know.
What do you think he sent her?
I have no idea. I would not assume that.
You think he sent a freedom text to her? I don't think so. It's a wiener pic, Grandma Mare. What world do you live in, Grandma Mare? Do we even live together in the same world? I love you, hon.
Obviously not. Greg says Fox is real news, not fake.
Oh, you know what? I got to tell you, no, look, hold on, Grandma Mare. I think that like they all both sides, they'll all agree on war, right? I think that they get their marching orders. I think if you want more real news, Fox is better. But when it comes to going to war and stuff, they get all on the same page fast. Tucker Carlson is really the only one I trust. The sad part is I'm in a beef with Rachel about Tucker Carlson, and he's the only show that I watch religiously. It's always on, but my life stops because I want to hear what Tucker Carlson has to say. Yes or no, Grandma Mare?
Yep. Justin got permanently banned from Facebook without warning 2 times and got suspended like 25. Wow.
Say that again. What?
He got, gotta go back up. He got permanently banned
from
without warning 2 times, I guess. and got suspended like 25.
Oh, okay. No, it's not good. You know, if you're looking for freedom, social media is not the place to go for that.
So Ruthie said, it was me just sharing some nice posts. Fact checkers are ordinary people in their opinions. They were not offensive, vulgar, sexual, or crude.
Okay.
But I shared.
Okay. No, I didn't think that at all. Well, I just was curious. No, look, Facebook's not cool. Okay, you got to be on their program. And look, we are from 15 miles from Silicon Valley. Okay, I know what the program is. It's nuts. And I sold them many cars, worked on many of their cars. Okay, they're nuts. They were 100% cool in the 90s. Okay, not in the 90s when they were all video game programmers. Totally cool. Okay. Then when it switched to social media and all the video gaming went to India and China, okay, the people that were totally cool in the 90s are completely awful now. So something happened. I don't know. But they used to be the funnest people. So this guy's, I think, telling everybody right there, you watch Grandpa Tone. Look right here. It's Grandpa Tone on my phone. Okay, go ahead.
Joyce says, I wonder why Facebook stocks dropped so much this week.
Yeah, no, that's right. But they don't care. Oh, he spelled Grandpa Tone wrong. It's not spelled that. Z-O-T. I don't know what that is.
So Lavina says, Canadians elected Trudeau not once, but twice. What the hell are they bitching about?
Lavina, I don't know about your elections, but I don't think the elections in the U.S. are on the up and up. We'll just leave it at that. I think there are some manipulations going on.
Second time was rigged.
Oh, look, there's no way you got a dose of him and then reelected him. That's just impossible. I've had 4 days with him. What are we, 6 days? I've had 6 days with him. I can't stand him.
I believe it was rigged as well.
Yeah. I'm sure. I got to be careful because I think this will get me thrown off too.
Biggest thieves, the Democratic Party.
No, I'll tell you what, Glenn. You know what the biggest thieves are? Everybody in Washington and in your state capitals and in some of your city councils. Okay. Doesn't matter Republican or Democrat. It's them against us. And that's where I'm at with that. Probably, if I had to pick, obviously I would, lean more conservative, but I believe with regular people, there's conservatives and liberals, but once you get up in a office, it's them against us. Go ahead. Pamela.
So Pamela said in Minnesota, the lawmakers are trying to put healthcare centers in the public schools so they can influence the youth and brainwash them with the transhuman agenda.
Absolutely. This guy won't stop talking about my show. Yes or no, Grandma Mare?
He's very excited about it, Grandpa Tone.
Yeah, no, he loves the Grandpa Tone Wake Up with Grandpa Tone show.
The other Pamela says GoFundMe stopped allowing ratings. They shut it down after they reached 1 star. They said they'd be removing reviews because they aren't genuine.
Yeah, but what do you think? They're real? Yeah, they're not real.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that just chimed in that she's friends with Rachel, right? She knows Rachel. That's the one that knows Rachel. See, Grandpa Tone can't remember what happened yesterday, but I can remember my grudges. Yes or no? Wasn't that she knows Rachel? Hi,
Hi, Fudge. Sweetie, I'm trying to get through because I'm back at 10:05, and that's 20 minutes ago.
Well, Grandma, you said Grandma Mare only wanted to do 2 hours. We're at 1:24, 1:25 now. The good news is the audience is losing interest. Our numbers are going down.
Rick says, how long is this going on for?
What do you mean by that, Rick?
Is there a problem?
Rick, do you mean the show? How long is the show going on for? Is that
or
what
is
you
it
mean,
the
Rick?
Freedom Convoy?
Is it the Freedom Convoy? Rick, you have to be specific.
Going strong.
But as I've said before, it's itchy. It's itchy.
James says, just wait until the undocumented people are taking the jobs away and driving down wages.
Yeah, absolutely. But even more than that, and you know how lucky we are in the United States for the most part. It's Latin American people that come here, right? And they're Catholic, they're Christians. Okay, so it's easy. It's easy for us. But what they're really doing is they're using this to wash out the culture. Oh, it lowers. It's an extra benefit that it lowers wages. I mean, that's a great benefit for them. But it allows you within a couple generations to have people pulling statues down. That's what it allows you. Because when they come here illegally, they're not coming to the United States and Canada because they love what we do. They're here for a deal. It's a good deal. And they hate us. So so that and some of the reason why all this is happening is the years of this. Go ahead.
So another vote for Pierre for PM. At least he's a smart man and not like JT.
Yes.
Oh, and here's some information, Grandpa Tone. Antia says, I don't speak French. She's from Ontario.
Okay. Well, were you born there? We would be coming from the United States.
Tow truck driving companies have accounts with truckers.
Yeah, but not all tow truck companies have trucks that can tow semis, I believe. Okay,
says ahead. You're crazy. There are lots of heavy tow trucks. You are wrong, sir.
Okay, well there you go. Then I'm wrong.
Didn't you say that it requires a larger tow truck, right?
That feed just died. That's what I thought. Okay, your standard 1-ton tow truck cannot pull a semi. Is that right? That's what I thought. Grandma Mary, you still here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Can everyone still hear Grandma Mary? Because I can hear you. Okay. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know. I know that the dealerships that we had tow trucks, we couldn't tow semis. Our tow trucks weren't big enough. Okay, go ahead.
So Fudge said, how many cop cars have been torched since the Canadian riots started?
Yeah, exactly. Did everybody hear that, by the way?
And then Pamela says Fudge's people are French Canadian. He doesn't speak a lick of French.
Okay, well there you go.
Henry says yes, trucks are chained together, is what he's heard.
Oh, okay. Well then the tow truck thing's over. Okay, they're gonna have to cut the chains first.
So this good news, Alan says, will not have to learn French because you don't want to, because you'll be listening to the politicians BS twice.
There we go. Okay.
Oh boy. Gary says, none, there are no riots.
Okay.
So James says the tow truck companies have accounts with the truckers and they work together. So of course they'll not help.
The tow truck company have a key. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. The government has deep pockets. And, I even to a degree, I sometimes understand that everybody has their price. So, yeah, they might not help, but the government says, hey, look, we'll give you $500,000, get rid of these trucks. $500,000. People will turn on each other for that kind of dough. So that's the problem when the government gets involved. They got deep pockets and their corruption is beyond belief. So, and the government's so corrupt, they'll promise them all $1 million a truck and then not pay them when it's done.
A regular tow truck cannot pick up a semi. The truck is too heavy for a basic tow truck.
Okay, that's what I know. Now, okay. That's what I'm saying is you just can't do that. But we can keep chiming in on that because I'd like to know for sure. But that's what I was always told. Okay. Grandma Mary, you didn't have a stroke, did you? Did you have a stroke? I got to run in there.
I'm trying to get through them, so I'm kind of talking about
Okay.
GoFundMe.
Okay.
They were saying that he was being sarcastic, so I think I read it without the sarcasm
What are you talking about?
about the tow truck. I think.
Oh, okay. We'll put it back up. Let's read it as
Let's see.
sarcasm.
So it says Gary was being sarcastic. That's my husband's. No, so it's fudge.
What?
He's
Grandma Mary, have you lost control of the show over there?
apparently.
Okay, bring up the original post. Okay, or don't. We'll just move on.
Trudeau mistakenly presents the 90% vaccinated truckers as support. They were given ultimatums: vaccinated or homeless. Surrender children to the state. Some live paycheck to paycheck. Nuremberg was violated.
Yeah, that's what you don't see. Here's the thing, though. Nuremberg's only violated when we decide it's been violated and stick up for ourselves. They don't care. And that's United States, Canada, Israel, whatever. No, if they don't care. They don't care what the real laws are. They don't care what look at Fauci. If anybody has ever done crimes against humanity, how many deaths is Fauci responsible for? Nothing's going to happen to him.
So Denise said her husband spent 6 nights in hospital with COVID last month. Her son and his girlfriend had it. I was the only one that didn't get it, so knock on wood.
Ha. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. We've been so lucky. My COVIDs have been not bad. And I'm a fat diabetic too. The last one, though, that I had a fever for what, 6 days, Grandma Mare?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It would go away and it would come back. And I think I was getting better and then it would come back. And then I think I was getting better and it would come back. So it was a little rough. But not hospital rough. So I'm not even comparing, Denise. If it's a competition of who was sicker, your husband is way sicker.
So it's very important to show up to support the truckers and show Canada we're not giving up, and show Trudeau he will not win.
Absolutely.
So I'm just trying to get down here, sweetie.
No problem, hon. You're doing a great job tonight, hon. One wiener. You mean I've only said wiener once? Is that it? Wow, wiener talk. Good to see some things
don't change.
No, see, Anne Marie, I've got it. We have new people. I have to be on my best behavior. I can't scare all of Canada away the first 2 shows. Even I haven't made videos or anything crazy because they don't know me, and they'll think, oh, this guy's a nut job. He's serious. Once we've been together a while, it's like when you get together with somebody, you don't fart right away. That takes time. That's what we're doing now. I'm holding them in for it's that period where you got to be on your best behavior till we're all stuck together.
Mm-hmm. So Antia says, I had COVID. I used old remedies, vitamin C, Vicks, hot, really as hot as you can stand it. Showers every day. I put Vicks all over my body. Now I'm better.
Your Grandpa Tone took a lot of showers. That's weird. I took 3 showers a day. Next comment, Grandma Mare.
I'm just trying to Oh, Pamela wants to clarify. Rachel's not my friend.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you knew her because you could tell her what happened. By the way, Laura says I'm welcome to Canada anytime.
Nice.
Maybe she was talking to you. She didn't specify which one of us. Semi pulls semi. Okay,
right.
Yeah, but
they're heavy tow trucks.
Yeah, no, that okay. Greg, this is what I'm saying is most tow trucks. Now, I don't know about Canada, but I can tell you most tow trucks in your local city Okay, they don't have the tow truck to go get a semi and bring it in. They don't have that truck. That, and like I said, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, no, you need the big one. They're not just all over the place.
So Pamela number 2, if we can say it that way, says some trucks have removed their tires as well. Ooh.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then Pamela number 1 says only heavy duty trucks can pull another heavy duty truck.
Okay, then is this time for me to say I told you so? That's what I was saying the whole time.
And then Fudge, our other truck driver, says no tow truck driver in their right mind would try towing these heroes.
By the way, that's his real face. Just so you know. That's a real picture, real profile picture. Did you see Goonies, hon? Have you seen Goonies?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, okay.
So
That's where he got the fudge. By the way, John Matuzak was Fudge, who is a Raider, and we're from Oakland. And my best friend's mother was dating John Matuzak during that time. Small world, huh?
So Martina says our truck is about 22,000. A regular tow truck cannot handle it, and a hydraulics on the tow truck is not powerful enough to lift up a semi.
Okay, can somebody just say Grandpa Tone was right on this then? Because that's what I was saying the whole time.
Yeah.
Can somebody please type that in the comments so we can pull it up? Because Grandma Mare will just not agree.
So Chuck says, these guys are shoveling the snow off the sidewalks and steps. This is the most friendly protest I've ever seen. I was on the bridge waving to them, and it brought tears to my eyes. Justin is controlled by WHO and the UN and Mr. George Soros himself. I would also like to add, go to your email
Klaus
and put
Schwab.
in.
Go ahead, sorry. Klaus Schwab, he's a young global leader.
Oh, yeah. Go to your email and put info@gg.ca and vote a no confidence on Justin Trudeau.
You got it. Well, we can't do it, but yes. How far back are you? I'm seeing, I don't even see the comments you're pulling up. Go ahead, Grandma.
Canadians love your humor. You're making them laugh a lot.
Oh, good. Because you know what? Canadians, they make me cry of happiness once or twice a day. So that's good. We got a good thing going, Canada. And Grandpa Tone's not going to bail on you. That I can tell you.
So Fudge says, remember, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
No, I am telling you.
Ruthie, this is her first time here. She loves your show from Winnipeg.
Ruthie, thank you for joining us. You come all the time. We appreciate it. We love having new people. And like I said, this is more of a support group than a show. It's really your show. We just read the comments. I chime in. If I can think of something unfunny on the fly, I do it. If not, that's it. This is it. I do little things here and there, but this is my favorite thing is the just reading everybody's comments, because everybody needs a place to go to just say what you want to say, because you can't do it anymore. Go ahead, Grandma Mare.
So
probably can't do it after this show.
We're both
ahead,
welcome to Canada anytime.
Good, thank you.
Good hands.
Okay.
And James is guessing you're about his age.
55. I'm 55, James.
Fudge says you should have seen me before the plastic surgery.
Yeah, there you go. He wanted to get an eye job, and he came out like that.
Grandpa's right.
You're
right.
James. Oh, Mill.
You're right.
Oh,
no.
Oh, gosh.
You were right all along about the tow trucks, Grandpa.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh, I feel the love. Oh, you guys are the best.
You're right.
Oh,
Anna.
gosh. Oh, Anna.
She hasn't said anything at all night.
Anna, you know what?
With love.
You came in right at the right time and said the perfect thing.
Oh, boy.
Grandpa Toad was right. Oh, my God. Can I just tell everybody, if you don't watch all the time and you're new to the show, Grandma Mare hates when I say I told you so. So Grandma Mare, I told you so. I told you that's what happened. Oh, man, all those rights. I know it was killing her. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, boy. Grandpa T is our therapist.
Oh, you know what's
Y'all
funny?
need help.
You know what's funny is my sister, who is crazy, is a therapist. So that's the therapist that hates her brother and won't talk to him.
So we can come visit anytime. We're always welcome in Canada.
Oh, I'm
That's
telling
so
you,
sweet.
that's so nice. If we had our RV, I'd be loading that thing up right now and going, because Grandpa Tone needs to be there when everything goes sideways to tell the truckers, no, everything's fine. No, don't stop now.
So James would like to hear about what's been happening today with the protests. Thanks for being there.
Yeah, so that's what I said. If anybody, I watched it, but I don't know the ins and outs of this.
Thank you. You're great. We're a great asset to Canada. They love us both. Well, we're not an asset here in Texas. Well, we kind of are, but
no, look, I'm telling you, I love Canada. I've never been to Canada, but if somebody asked me tomorrow, what's your favorite place? Canada. Well, I'd say Canadians. Honestly, you don't know what you're doing for our show. When we look at the they give us the analytics for the show when it's over. Okay, 90% is Canada, of some part of Canada. Towns and cities that I don't even know what they are. So Grandma Mary, does it bring a tear to my eye? Yes or no?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So
Speaking
I can't
of
tell you. I
eyes.
love you guys. I love you guys.
How were your eyeballs tonight, Grandpa Tone?
They're fine when Grandma Mary reads the comments. So in case, because you don't know, I have glaucoma, but I have a weird glaucoma. In fact, they've mentioned to do studies. They want to do studies on my eyes. I have fast-moving glaucoma. Glaucoma is a slow degenerative disease. So when you get glaucoma, they treat the glaucoma so that you basically you die before you go blind. That's the whole game, because there's no cure. But I have fast-moving glaucoma. Like my right eye, I had 6 surgeries in a year and a half, and I was going to lose my sight all the way in my right eye. And they had to put just new technology. They put a drainage tube in my eye to release the pressure, and it's in there now. It's up. I'm not going to do it. It's gross. But up here, there is you can't tell it's a hole. It's very small, but there's a hole that drains out fluid in my eye. My left eye, the glaucoma is slower, but in the right eye, like I've had emergencies where they had to do emergency surgery because my eye pressure was 65 and 70. So it was dicey. So I've had 6 eye surgeries, and one was an emergency surgery that they couldn't put me under, and I've had them jab into my eyeballs with me awake and felt it because they couldn't numb my eye. So when I'm talking about digging in, Grandpa Tone has dug in before. Yes or no, Grandma Mare?
Yes.
And Grandma Mare was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I didn't even yell out that loud. Yes or no?
No, you didn't at all. Very brave.
Yeah, it was and that's like what horror movies are about.
Ugh. So James says, I think everyone has family issues.
Oh, I'm telling you, I don't think we came from the same parents. I think there was one of us, there's an issue. Go ahead.
So Pamela, number 2, says, come to Niagara Falls and I'll give you the personal local tour.
Oh, yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. No, we're going to be doing that eventually. So don't be making these promises. Because I'm going to tell you this. We're going to turn this show into a giant thing. And then we're coming to Canada. And we'll do a big deal.
That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Steven says those tow trucks the police have are useless on the big rigs and the tractors.
So, Steven, there's nothing left to say, but
you're
Grandpa
right.
Tomer's right. Yes, go ahead.
So Anna said, God bless you both. You're welcome here in Canada. Love, Canadian flag. Love. Yes. From Toronto, we love Americans.
Oh, well, this American loves you guys. I'll tell you that right now. Right, I tell you right now, if somebody said, well, you know, what do you think about Americans and Canadians? There's nothing to talk about. Okay, yes or no, Grandma Mare?
Oh yeah.
The Canadians are Grandpa Tone's people. If I tell you, if they start dividing stuff up, I'm going with the Canadians. They got stones that we've lost a long time ago.
So Auntie has never been. She wants to go to Niagara.
Oh yeah, I've never been. I've seen it, in YouTube's. But we were gonna go, and then we never did. Okay, go ahead, Fudge.
Fudge says he knows a back way into Canada.
Oh, you mean where I can sneak in me and all my guns and stuff?
Ooh. Gary's holding the line. Love from Alberta.
Oh, love back, Gary. Thank you so much.
Ann said, my iPad ran out of juice. Had to get you back on the cell phone.
Oh, thank you. You guys are the best. I'm telling you.
So Pam says, yikes, eye stuff creeps me out. I had LASIK surgery and I was freaked out. Oh, yeah.
Oh, LASIK surgery. That's kiddie stuff. Okay. I'm telling you, the thought of it when they were telling me what to do, what they were going to do. And I looked up the surgery. I'm all, and I had a GAT surgery before that where they chopped up my eye. And I thought, I'm not going to get through this. And I'll be honest. I don't mean to get all religious and stuff. I just said, you know what? I'm going to offer this up as penance, maybe for some stuff that I did that was bad. So I'm going to offer this up as penance. Maybe we can be even and I'll try and be good the rest of the way. Because that's all you can do to get through it. Honestly, I thought, okay, I'm going to suffer through this. And, maybe I can sneak into heaven with a 70%. Grandma Mare says is it 70 or 75% passing?
In my world, 70.
Okay, 70. Hopefully it works the same at Pearly Gates. And, I get a 70 and get in.
So Fudge says, RV on the horizon.
Yeah, no, we're going to get another RV. When they pick up this show on Sirius Radio and we get some fat contract, first thing we're doing is getting an RV, broadcasting from Canada, and that's it.
Henry says, I love Texas. I was the lighting director for a Canadian group. Texas at 24 was amazing. Corpus Christi, forget about it. Love from Canada.
Well, I like that part of Texas. Where you were at is a nice part of Texas. I like Corpus Christi, San Antonio. Okay. So once you get to San Antonio, I start liking Texas, and then we went all the way. What's it? South Padre Island? Is that what it is? Where the mosquitoes? I got 200 mosquito bites in 4 minutes. But that part of Texas is cool. Okay.
Hill country.
Yeah, we're in Dallas. We're near Dallas. Okay. It's not good. I got to tell you. We're here for the grandkids because I figure if everything goes sideways, I got to take care of those grandbabies but we're here for the grandkids. When they turn 18 or they grow up and they don't care about Grandpa Tone and Grandma Mare anymore, we're out of here. Yes or no, Grandma Mare?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're out of here. The first day that I'm all, hey, you want to go out? Oh, no, I want to go out with my friends. I don't want you anymore, Grandpa Tone. You're going to make me look dorky. Okay, well, look, I want you to be cool. So we're out of here. We're having once we set those birds free, I'm out of here.
Which is a long time because the littlest bird is only 4 months old.
Oh yeah, no, Grandpa Tone will be long dead probably, but it's still a happy thought.
So Milt says we will roll out the red carpet of hospitality in Canada for you both.
That's so nice, Milt. They don't make promises you can't keep because we might be coming, Milt.
That's right. So Pamela says, I heard today that a guy that has a tow contract for the city of Ottawa has been threatened with loss of contract for breach of contract because he is refusing to tow. He's being threatened.
He's got to hold the line too. He's got to hang in there.
This is Brad says, I love the USA, but I feel sorry for you guys for who your president is. Yeah.
No, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. And you know what I'm really upset about is nothing like this is happening in America. And, we're supposed to be the ones with guns that kick ass and nobody takes our rights away. Man, they took our rights away so fast. And look, I don't do anything, but at least I got on the computer. The computer, I sound like an old man again. I got it. I started doing streams. I got in the computer. Grandma Mare, unplug all the appliances. I don't want the house to burn down. Okay.
Get out our 8-track.
Yeah. I don't want the house to burn down. Unplug all the appliances, please. Tonight when you go to bed, unplug the TV. Don't forget. So at least, because what else can I do? But at least, I've stuck with this and got crapped on. Look, this is the first positive energy I've gotten a live stream, other than Pamela, Dave, and Anne-Marie, and a few more. Yes or no, Grandma Mare?
Yeah.
We've never gotten love. It's always the bots get in here and we grind it out. So thank you so much.
So Pamela feels sorry for us too. 3 more years of the old fool.
No, there's not 3 more years. I'm gonna when I put together another pre-tape show, I already know what's gonna happen.
James says, "Oh no, my battery is dying. Hope it doesn't go out."
Well, okay,
we're almost done anyway.
Okay, yeah, we're almost done. Okay, let's decide, Grandma Mare. When do you want to do the next show? Because you have to read the comments. No, we have to look. We have to talk in front of people. We have no secrets, Grandma Mare. So just say you'll do another one.
Area of Texas. So do we.
See, she's ignoring me. You're. It's called a bypass close, by the way. Anybody in sales knows that. When you hear something you don't want to hear, you just move on.
Tyler.
It's called a bypass. Hello.
Doors open for Grandpa T.
Thank you, Milt. Okay, and here I'll do this more as a joke than anything else, because we never talk about money. I just usually have that at the bottom.
James is 62. No, I'm old too. Born in 62.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was born in 66. So we're close enough. We know about the same stuff. So, well, yes or no, Grandma Mare? Come on, Grandma Mare. One more show tomorrow. Yes or no?
I don't know. Maybe we're going to think about tomorrow. Depends on the events and stuff.
What events? What day is it tomorrow anyway?
Sunday.
Sunday I can do. Then I bowl.
The Lord's Day of Rest.
No, it's the Lord's Day of Rest, but the Lord would want us to do our part. I think
God would want us to rest one day.
No, well, okay, I might need someone to read the comments then.
Okay, we'll see.
It's actually, you know what? It's up to our Canadian fans. You want to break for a few days? What do you want to do? It's really, I'll do whatever they want. Okay. Those are Canada flags. Grandpa Tone knows that, Tyler.
Oh, Pamela. It's going to be another big day in Ottawa. I agree it is.
Okay, well, Grandma Mare, how are we going to miss out documenting this and giving everybody a place to cheer?
One more show.
There you go. See, one more show. Okay, Grandma Mare. You tell all our Canadian friends that are going to roll out the red carpet and stuff for us. You tell them, give us private tours.
Okay.
You tell them no. Did you just do that, Grandma Mare? Grandma Mare's learned how to control the graphics.
Oh.
You go ahead and you tell all these nice people.
Take Monday off.
Yeah, you tell these people no. Go ahead, Grandma.
Okay, we'll do tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, we'll do it again tomorrow. But now let me just explain to everybody my schedule. I bowl Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes I bowl in tournaments on Saturday. So there will be days that I can't do this because I have to bowl. But other than that, if you guys want to do this anytime, I'm happy to do it. And we can always do it late when I get back, but Grandma Mare won't do it. So I'll have to find someone to read the comments. So. And that pays the same as what Grandpa Tone gets, which is 0. So
thank you everybody for joining us again for tonight's broadcast.
What about Grandma Mare? I tricked you in with peer pressure from Canada to do another show.
Mm-hmm. We'll see you soon too, James. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Everybody say their goodbyes and we're going to get out of here.
Good night, Pamela. Good night, Fudge, Anne-Marie, Dennis, James, Tyler, Ruthie, Pamela 2, Milt, Anna, Anne. Huh, how can we not say goodbye to anybody?
No, because I was pulling up something. So, no, I'm saying goodbye. I'm just you were saying goodbye. So I was letting my wife
Henry.
talk. I was letting the beautiful and talented Grandma Mare talk. All right. Okay, so we'll do this again tomorrow. Grandma Mare, what time you want to do it, Grandma Mare? 9 or 10?
Sure.
Eastern, 9 or 10, pick.
Sure, 9.
9, okay.
You know earlier.
I know earlier is better for you. So we'll do it 9 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, that's 6 o'clock Pacific. I don't know what it is in any of the other times.
What time is that in Africa?
I don't know, Grandma Mary. I don't keep track of that. So we will all do this again. I will post the link in the afternoon. Click it. Click the little reminder button. And Grandpa Tone and Grandma Mare loves Canada. Anne-Marie, Pamela, everyone in the United States that's watching. But
see you tomorrow.
I got to be honest, mostly Canada. Love you. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of Wake Up with Grandpa Tone. All guests of Wake Up with Grandpa Tone stay at the beautiful Howard Johnson. Stay the night, rent by the hour. Howard Johnson. All food provided by Sambo's Restaurant. It's not racist, you're racist, and we'll be around forever. Sambo's. Everyone in our studio audience will receive Jiffy Time popcorn. Pop, pop, pop. And off to emergency with third-degree burns. Jiffy Time popcorn. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. And Hamburger Helpers beef stroganoff. What do you call cattle masturbating? Of course, beef stroganoff by Hamburger Helper. Hey, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And click the bell so you get notified for next week's live stream. Join us every Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, for Wake Up with Grandpa Tone.